All right, Pick-3 Glance family, first-time viewers, new subscribers, welcome, 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 welcome to Pick-3 at a Glance. Home and no tic-tac-toe, no date sums, no grids, no root sums, no multiple different workouts, rundowns, flips and mirrors, and things like that. But I'm here to show you and help you understand what sums are today. And we're going to get to that, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Introduce yourself if you like. And we're going to get this show on the road. Pick the glance. I always say OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget, play responsibly. Okay? And stick with a budget to become bigger and better winners. One thing I like to get out the way with these 1,000 numbers, pick three, that's the only thing I specialize in. I don't do pick fours, I don't do pick fives, I don't do pick sixes, I don't have a lot of lotto numbers, Powerball numbers, and none of that. I have pick three numbers because of these 1,000 numbers. I got a system with 4 workout strategies that you can track all 1,000 numbers and know what they're doing. I condensed all 1,000 numbers into 22 columns that you can track and know why you plan your numbers. Okay? So main thing I like to get out the way is start with facts. The facts are that these numbers are random. There's no rhyme or reason to why these numbers going to come out. There's no strategy that's going to tell you what number is coming out the next day. Okay? So you have to track the actual 1,000 numbers to see what they're doing and working with the law average. Number 2, the lottery can be rigged or it can be changed at any time. The reason I play pick 3 is because, for one, I enjoy it. And the reason I started this channel, because with my strategy, I know that it's trackable, teachable, and doable. I can teach anybody how to use my strategy without a tic-tac-toe, a date sum, a root sum, grids, and all the different algorithms. We trying to figure it out instead of let the numbers tell us and work it out with the law average. We trying to figure out how to win daily, which is impossible. Okay? There's no rhyme or reason to why these numbers are going to fall. But there is a such thing as a law average, that the numbers, these 1,000 numbers, have to take turns rotating out. And as they rotate out and you tracking them, you see the trend that these 1,000 numbers are going on in your state. Hey there, how you doing? Glad to have you with us. So in your state, you have to know what the numbers are doing. All state numbers going to rotate differently. That's why there's no algorithm that's going to tell you what's coming the next day for your state, because all of them going to vary in different states. So there's no such thing as a algorithm that's going to fit all states. That's why I don't put up numbers for all states. And once you start tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and seeing how they trending for your state, you know that nothing can tell you what's coming in all these different states. There's no such things as numbers traveling. The numbers do what they do. It's 1,000 of them. It's 52 states, and they all got different draws. So 1,000 numbers going to cross paths, but they don't travel. No numbers bring numbers. Numbers don't follow numbers. It seems that way. But once you start tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, you'll know different. And you'll know better. Okay? So I'm going to start off with the root sums, and then I'm going to the pick 3 at a glance strategy and how it works. This is another thing, root sums. You got sums and you got root sums and you got date sums. And basically what they try to do is use those to try to figure out what number is coming the next day, and they flip and mirror numbers and things like that to try to figure out what's coming out. What you have to do is track the actual 1,000 numbers to see what's actually going on with them, okay? But I want to explain root sums because a lot of people explain things and they think they know, but a lot of times they don't know. On YouTube, you're going to see a lot of that. So here's root sums. Yesterday number was, in Illinois, even draw was 026, okay? Well, this might not be a good example, but for a sum, for sums, no, that ain't gonna be a good example. Even though yesterday number is not a good example, but it'd be, well. Now I'm gonna do this number here. I'm gonna do let's do 268. Say that number is 268. What you're going to do is add these three numbers together to get the sum total of these three numbers, which is 2 plus 6 plus 8 equals 16, right? That's the sum. Sums usually give you two numbers. When you get through adding it up, sums give you two numbers. All right? Now, to get the root sum, which is fairly simple, but people don't explain it correctly in most cases. But remember, sums usually consist of two numbers. But a number can be a sum and a root sum, just like that's why I didn't really want to use this 026, because this 0 plus this 2 plus this 6 equals 8, and that gives you a single number. Sums consist of one single number. But here, for say, this is a sum, normally it's two numbers, but then you, to get the root sum of this 16, you would add the 1 plus the 6 equals 7. That's your root sum. So that's how you come up with sums and root sums. That's the difference between them. A sum usually consists of two numbers like this. Root sums, you break it down even further to one number. All right? Sums, two numbers. Root sums, single numbers. And most sum numbers usually consist of two numbers. But a root sum consists of one number. You break it down to the lowest as it can go. Now, if you need that information for any reason, now you understand it better. Okay? I hope that was helpful information. Now, with the PICK-3 at a glance, like I said, we got two things to remember that's factual. The numbers are random, and that the numbers can be rigged, or the lottery can do whatever they want with it. Eddie Tipton rigged the lottery. In 2000, he was hired as a software security person for the Iowa lottery. He did the programming, he did it all, and he stole it all too. He stole everything. He set up a system where he rigged the lottery for 10 years and they didn't have no idea that he had rigged it. Eddie Tipton, 10 years, he had no idea he had rigged it. They had no idea he had rigged the lottery. Okay? And then after they found out, it took them 5 years to figure out the even prosecuting. So in 15 years, he had rigged the lottery in 5 different states. 5 different states, y'all believe that? So after I learned about Eddie Tipton, I say, hey, I ain't studied nobody but nothing but what Eddie Tipton did. So My system comes together from what I've studied on Eddie Tipton and how to play and win, really win, not rig it, but to win. Okay. And for one, he knows that you can't be using all those different strategies to try to win. You have to have an organized system or organized strategy to where he cheated. And he had one thing on his side, he could manipulate the numbers pretty much in his favor. We can't manipulate the numbers, but we can do about 80% of what he did to win. And that's to track the actual 1,000 numbers and pool them together where they're in an organized, simple manner where you can look at them and know what they're doing at all times and know why you play them. He had 3 times out of the year where he would really hit them big. That was in May, November, and December. And them have been my winning months. Almost through the middle of the year, when I didn't see what the numbers have organized themselves to do, is a good year. I mean, a good month. And November and December are my best winning months because working with the law average, the numbers come together in a manner where you can pretty much tell what they're going to do working with the law average. We trying to figure it out instead of let the numbers tell us, work it out and tell us what they're doing. And those numbers working out and saying what they're doing is going to be different in all states. It's going to be different from midday draw, evening draw, double midday draws, from draw to draw. It's going to be different. Midday numbers don't bring evening numbers. Evening numbers don't bring midday numbers. I don't care what nobody say. It just looks like that it's only 1,000 numbers. And until you actually start tracking these numbers to see what they're going on, you're not going to know what's going on with them. So you have to use the law average to your advantage. You have to. And it's not a big advantage because the numbers might not even fall in place for you to even play them for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I had one column last year on my system. Didn't hit for one time for January the 1st, that's 616 evening draw. Didn't hit for another 5 months. See what I'm saying? But when it did hit, I was there to win because I was looking at all 1,000 numbers. I wasn't looking at partial numbers trying to win every day and trying to find a strategy to win, trying to work out a strategy to win instead of watching the numbers and let them work it out and tell me what to play. These 1,000 numbers are the only one that you can work out on paper. PICK-4, impossible. On paper, if you got a machine or a database or something that you put together. PICK-5, impossible. But I can watch these and track these every day and know what they're doing every day. And when I win, I know how I won. And when I lose, I know why I lost. Okay, so hey everybody, all right. Hey, hey Renee, hey Pick and Play. You gave me that 04. Well, it was underlined, that 04 pair. Did I catch the ones? You know, I don't. Ones is not for me to play. I don't play ones. Hey Tara. Yeah, I only play triples when I have tracked them. I don't play triples really all year. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, that 704. Yeah. No, I don't play. I play triples. When I play triples, is if I play them at all year. Like the eights, the reason I have to know why I play my numbers. And triples, I really don't play. And there's, you want to get into something. Triples I don't play unless I done track them down, okay? With the front pairs and the back pairs. This is how I play my triples. Triples, if triples ain't played all year, I don't look to play them to November or December because you're only going to get 3 hits out of those triples all the year. 3 times they play, if they play. Okay? And they don't play no more than anything else. You got a better chance on the other two the doubles and the singles. Okay, that's why I don't focus on triples, because they're too hard to hit. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm playing the eights. And I will hit the 885 and the 885 and the 884. And the reason I hit them, and I hit the 880 this month already. Okay, but yeah, I don't play triples unless I see, like I knew this 88 hadn't fell on the front at all up to December. Okay, I knew it only hit on the back in January of 2024 one time. That was for a whole year. Okay, that's how I watched those numbers. I also knew that the double pair 8 hadn't played since July of 2024. That's how I play my triples. I hit the triple nines in 044 for the same reason. I know why I play triples, and when I play them, normally I'll hit them. Pretty much 90% of my triples I won on. Because I don't just play triples. I do not. Some people play triples every day. They burning their money up. I've been there, done that, y'all. Been there, done that. Yeah, that's how I play. I don't play triples. I don't play triples at all, really. Unless the aces, and when the aces don't hit here, I'm going back by the end of this month, because I'm giving them this month. If they don't hit, I'm off of them until probably the end of the year. I don't care what happens in between. If they come in between and I don't see why I would play it with something like this, I won't play them. They're too hard to hit. Too hard to hit. That's me in triples. Yeah. And on average, you can only get 3 a year. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. Who's it? Is that Miss? Probably is. Legend. Okay, legend. Lottery post. Okay, all right. Peace and love to you, my brother. Mm. Yeah. False triples are okay. False triples are okay. Like I say, they didn't play, but took 5 months for them to show up again last year. But when I hit the 338 off of them, when they did come, yeah. Okay, so let me get going here with what I'm doing here. We get to have a good conversation here. Yeah, but like I say, I wait till the end of the year anyway. I don't really trip about what's due. I watch to see what then played. Like I say, I'm on the eights and I'll be off of them. Yeah, 289. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go through here. I'm gonna probably have to join the chat later, but thank you all. I'm gonna go through people that's watching. It'd be about 200, 300 people watching. They don't say a lot, but they be there. So I'm sure they learning. So I'm gonna go through my normal routine here, and it's growing. And I think my last live had 400 watchers, and they subscribing. So I'm blessed with that. Okay, but like again, I say it takes 3 years for these numbers to rotate out. So we're trying to figure it out instead of letting the numbers work it out. And if we let them work it out, then we'll know what they're doing. Okay? And that's what the PICK-3 at a glance strategy is for. So I'm going to do the 111 rundown on the 0260 that came out for Illinois' evening draw. And what I did is that I took these 1,000 numbers and made 22 columns out of them where they combined them where they're easy to track. I took 22 numbers, did the 1-1 rundown on these 22 numbers that I'm going to do on the winning number that came in. So you can screenshot this if you like. These 22 numbers, this is strategy number 1. Don't ask me how I come up with a lot of this stuff. I got tired of losing. That's all I can say. Okay. Now, I did the 1-1 rundown on these 22 numbers, the doubles and the singles. That gave me 720 of those 1,000 numbers I could track and look at a glance. And on the doubles, it gave me 270. And then the triples, it gave me 10. So that totals 1,000 numbers. Because these numbers, each number in this column comes 60 different ways. It's 60 to a column because each one of these numbers can come 6 different ways. And when you do the rundown, you're going to get 10 numbers. That's 60 numbers to a column. Okay? 1 minute here, y'all. I need to do something here. Let me see here. Oops. Let me go back here, open up. Okay, I hope everybody got that. Can you see it? Now, that'll get you started. This will let you know what the numbers are doing, not guessing what they're doing. A simple strategy. All right? Now, I'm going to do the 1-1 rundown on it so you can get an idea on the winning number. And we're going to come back to those numbers. And here we go. This 111 is one of them rundowns that they use to try and find a way to figure out what number is coming the next day. Okay? So, you're going to do, they can change this number to any of these 1,000 numbers. They can make this number here, they can use any of these 1,000 numbers as a rundown. And that's what they do. That's what I mean, trying to figure out how to win. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just going to tell y'all like it is. I ain't tell you like it was. I'm going to tell you like it is. I ain't going to tell you like it was. They'll take any of these 1,000 numbers, put it right here, run them down, and try to figure out what number coming in next day. Instead of letting the numbers tell them what's coming in next day. And it takes a while. You got to try. I'm telling you like it is, not like it was now. I'm telling you like it is, not like it was. That's what we're going to get from old school now. So and I'm going to do the 1-1 rundown. This simple and easy, because with me, when it get past 1 plus 1 is 2, Terry, more money, Terry is 2. So how I come up with this is just beyond, I'm at odds. It wasn't how I did it, but I did it. Because I know how I did it, because I got tired of losing. And playing and not knowing why I was playing. And losing and not knowing why I was losing. So you add 1 to the 0, you get 1. 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 to 2, you get 3. 1 to 3, you get 4. 1 to 4, you get 5. 1 to 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. 1 to 8, you get 9. You're going to draw a line, because 1 to 9, you're going to get 10, but you don't use the 1, you just use the 0. In ladder math, you only use single numbers. Here's the 0. You count straight down. 1 plus 1 to 2, you're going to count straight down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go do the 0, 10 to 0, 1, 2. Same number at the bottom, you get at the top, you add it correctly. Count straight down again. The 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, you're going to do the 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Same number at the bottom, you get at the bottom, you got at the top, you had it correctly. See, it's kind of hard to mess that up. Even me, I could mess that up. That's how bad I was at math. I couldn't do this. And you know, if I had to put any other number than 111 up here, it'd take me 2 hours for us to run this down, for me to figure it out. So I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if it's a 1 plus 1, if it wasn't for this, and when I first started, everybody's talking about do the -1. That confused me. When I'm a -1 from a 0, then I'm -1 from a 1, and then I'm -1 from a 2. I'm like, man, my brain was getting fried. I said, I'm just going to add it down and see if I get the same numbers. I added it down, and the numbers were in numerical order, and they made sense. When they was coming down, start with this number coming down with the 915, then the 804, 793, the 682, the 721, the 460, the 359, and the 248, then the 137, and then the 026. I didn't know what the heck I was looking at. Because that's what you're going to get. If you minus this, you're going to get the 915, and then you're going to get that. And that didn't make no heck of sense. Like none of the other stuff making no sense. If you think about it, all the tic-tac-toe, they don't make no, because when you get through doing all this, you don't, unless you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers, you don't know what the heck you looking at and why you looking at it. And when you lose, why you lost and how you lost. I'm teaching y'all, this the real deal. This old school teaching that. This old school, I'm teaching that. Don't shout me out, y'all, because I'm teaching. Okay, now, shout me down because I'm teaching. Okay, here. So, when I figured this out, it was a whole new day. That's how I created the PICK-3. That's how I created that sheet with the 22 numbers. I wouldn't have never been able to do that with a -1 on these numbers. I wouldn't have never figured out. My brain would have been fried. Okay. So now, we're going to do the 02, the 026. So we're going to look. So I did that. This 1-1, I did that on all these numbers here. I did the 1-1 rundown on them to come up with the 22 columns. Because you got 12 of the singles and 10 of the doubles. We're doubles. Yeah, triples would be part of the doubles also. Okay? So start right there. And now I'm going to show you how to track the numbers on this sheet. Show you all how to track the numbers on this sheet. Okay? What you're going to do, all these numbers here got zeros in them. And I had a subscriber point that out to me. See, I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for that subscriber, she really made it easy, letting me know that zeros are in all these numbers. So when I look for the number in the column, that all I had to do was look at the numbers with the zeros on them. Man, she really made it easy. And find the column. So what I'm looking for, these are the base numbers. Whatever winning number come in, I'm looking to find the base number in this rundown. So this is the winning number. Now I have to explain this because the rundown number, when you do the rundown, is not going to be down here. No, down here. You know why? Because it's the actual base number that came in. The 024 is the actual, I'm sorry, 026 is the actual one of the base numbers. So what you would really do, and here's the sheet. I'm going to show you the sheet now with all the rundown on it. What you would really do, see here? There's the 026, and it's the actual base number. The winning number came in. So you just would circle it or mark it off to let you know that it came in for the month. Bam, you're done. See, because I had a subscriber, she called me and she said, Terry, Moment Terry? I said, yeah. She said, I can't find the winning number in my rundown. I say, what? I say, man, I was going to panic. I say, I knew I couldn't make this perfect. I was too terrible at math to have a perfect system. I'm like, I know I say, now out of all these years, I know she ain't found somewhere where these numbers ain't adding up. I'm biting my toenails, my fingernails, and everything else. I'm sweating bullets. I say, well, what was the number? She said, it was 026. I'm just using 026. And I thought about it. I said, that's the base number. You just go up there and mark off the base number. And we both laughed about it. We laughed. I said, yeah, because see, the base number, if it was any other number that came in, like that's not the base number, like 735 or something like that, and you do the 1-1 rundown on it. I'm going to try to do it here where you can see it. Let's do the 1-1 rundown on it. And we want to see what column this 735 is under with the 1-1 rundown. We're going to have to do it, add it down. 1 to 7 is 8. Just follow me here now. 1 to 8 is 9. 1 to 9 is, 0. It's 10, 0. And then you're going to count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to do 7. Same number at the bottom, get top, you had it correctly. Then we count down here. Now we're looking for the base number in here. So we're going to count it down. Then is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3. Same number at the bottom, we had it correctly. And then we're going to count down again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to find the base number, we're just looking for the ones with the zeros in them because you're going to memorize the base numbers once you start doing this. Okay? And what is the base number? All right? So we got 3 of them with a 0, and we got this one with the 0, this one with the 0, and this with the 0. Now we want to see which one is the base number. And here it is right here. The base number we memorize, I know automatically what it is. It's the 024. It's going to show us 024. You're going to go to the column with the 024, and you're going to find this 735. 024, and you're going to find, see it is right there. It shows us 357 because you got to remember all these is in numerical order. All these numbers can come 6 different ways. So you would just circle that. See what I'm saying? But if it's the base number itself come in, like this one here, it's not going to be down here for you to find. It's not going to be down here for you to find because it's the actual base number. But if it's any number other than the base number, it will always be in the rundown, in the base of the rundown. Like that. Okay. Yeah, she told me she couldn't find that. I was sweating bullets. Because I said down all this year, she done found a flaw in my system that's going to destroy my channel and everything else. I am done. But no, I figured it out for her. Because I think I really, because I didn't think because look here, everybody asked me today, and I don't even, how I came up with that 37, why I stopped at the 27 and went to 37. I don't know. It worked. It worked. That's all I know. It worked. I just kept playing around. I said, it's got to be a strategy. It's got to be a columns that I can make to total up the singles, and it's got to be something I can do to total up the doubles to make them work. And these were the doubles was fairly easy. They're fairly straightforward because I knew all you had to do was do the rundown on them. But when it came to figuring out them singles, it was a chore. It was a chore, man. It was a chore, and I got it. Hey, I'm telling y'all, I don't need. I'm telling y'all, I'm offering this to y'all because I don't know how I came up with it. That you can track these 1,000 numbers the way I'm doing it. I don't even know how I came up with it. I'm offering it to you. So take it for what works. I'm telling you, those numbers are random. And if you're chasing them numbers, you're chasing like a dog with their tail, chasing their tail. Track these numbers. Let these numbers tell you what's going on. And start trying to figure out what's going on, know what's going on. That's how you get in the winning circle. That's why I stopped playing on all them triples. I was one there. Full moon, let me play all the triples. Sun going down at 2 o'clock, let me play all the triples. I stumped my toe, let me play all the triples. 1, 2, 3 come in, let me play 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Y'all gonna get me laughing today because this stuff funny. We making this harder than it is supposed to be to win. We making it hard. Just track the 1,000 numbers in all the states, everybody. That's all we gotta do. Because they're gonna be different. And ain't nothing you gonna do to change it. Ain't no tic-tac-toe, no take-some, no grid, no figuring. Let the numbers show you. And be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget. And know that them triples ain't gonna come every day, and you ain't gonna hit them like that. Especially in the law average, use those triples. Law average, use those triples. Wait till the end of the year, they ain't going nowhere. Well, you gotta play them all through the year. Them triples ain't going nowhere. But when you wait toward the end of the year, ain't no triple played, and you know 0-0 front and 0-0 back ain't played, and you know double zeros ain't played in 5 months, call me. I'll play them for you in your state. You ain't got to call nobody else. That's how I won the 9s. You let the numbers dictate to you what they doing. Don't try to figure out what they doing. I'm telling y'all. I did all this stuff, y'all. Okay, now we're going to do strategy number 2. Just like I came up with this, I do not know how I figured this out. But this covers 2,710 of those pairs, I'm pretty sure, because with my calculation. I guess if I calculated this, I guess I can calculate that's the number of pairs in 1,000 numbers. Do you believe that is 2,710 pairs to these 1,000 numbers right here? And you're going to try to figure out what's going on with them if you ain't tracking the actual pairs? You're going to figure it out? Yeah, okay. I got an arch I want to say in St. Louis, too. Track these pairs. These pairs are really good. I like the pairs because they really tell you a lot, especially when you can track when they ain't been played. When you can know that a pair ain't played in 120 days just by marking off triangles. This triangle strategy. But we're going to go to the 026. Now, what I did, I made this triangle. I said, okay, I need to figure out what's going on with the pairs so that helped me be a bigger and better winner. So I said, let me find something I can put together. I was smart enough to do this, I guess. I guess you call it smart. I don't know how I did it, but somebody helped me did it. A man upstairs or whoever y'all want to call him, whatever y'all want to call it, something other than me did this. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. It wasn't me. Because I got tired of winning. I losing though. That did help. That was an encourager. So here, now, I put this together. I did this here. I said, well, I'm gonna do all the doubles. Start off up top with all the doubles, and I'm just gonna run something down and see what with what. I still ain't figured out all of it yet though, but all of them here, believe me. And so now we're gonna do the 026. You're gonna do the O right here. I got to update this shit. Let me do the bigger sheet. I did a bigger sheet. Reason why I did this sheet and I didn't underline on the smaller one yet. See everything here? At a glance, I know what then fell from month to month. I do this work from month to month. And whatever's left, I know at all times what's going on with these numbers. Is correct? Well, thank you, Steve. You good. Is correct. Thank you, brother. Glad to have you on here with us. Now, see here? I know what ain't happened. I ain't guessing what happened. I ain't trying to figure out what happened. I ain't using hindsight to figure out what happened. I'm using foresight on everything here. Even if I lose, I ain't mad. Because I know what I'm doing and what I'm playing and why I'm playing. Just like I said, these eights hadn't failed for 3 months. I didn't get the triple H yet, but I got the 885, I got the 884, I got the 880. What more you want? This month I got the 880. See what I'm saying? In Illinois, not for no other state. Nobody else. I'm doing, if you're in Illinois, then I don't tell you what to play. Because if you're doing what I'm doing, you'll see what I see, and you might see something that I miss. Well, you're playing, put $100 on a number, pretty much, and know it's coming. Okay? Anything underlined here hasn't come out yet. Didn't come out last month, or last 2 months, maybe. I know these ones been a while. I got to go back and check them. I don't really go heavy into a number looking at it and if I'm not playing it, but I keep up with it. I got my eye on it because I think these ones ain't been out in a couple of months. But I know what I'm playing, what is going on with that. But I'll pick this up when I hit if I need something to play. I ain't going to be playing any other number trying to hit. For what? Why would I do that? Why? Okay, bro. Exactly. You right. You got it just exactly how I figured it. You got exactly how I figured it. Yep. So I'm glad. I don't know. Am I a genius or something? I don't. Maybe I'm a genius in disguise. I don't know. Believe me, don't buy that. Don't buy it. Don't y'all even think about it. Don't think about it. Like I said, if it go past 1 + 1 is 2, I'm through. Go past that, I'm done. I studied pre-algebra to get my degree in college, and I took what you call it, general curriculum. General curriculum. What was it? I can't even remember. Divide. Yes, that's what it was. See, that's exactly what it was, bro. That's some divine intervention. That's what it was. Stop me from going nuts. Stop me from going nuts in the house. Man, I was at that point I didn't even want to know what the numbers playing tonight. I just don't tell me I don't want to lose my money. I was so losing. I said I don't want to lose my money till the next day. Don't tell me what number come out that night. Because we only had one. That's when we only had one draw. Everybody. They whispering the numbers because they didn't want to tell me what would come out because that messed up my whole day. And that was especially when the draw was done at 7 o'clock. Oh, God. Oh, that was terrible. When the draws was at 7 and lost that money, I'd be all messed up, man. But where we're at, let me get back on track here, y'all. Okay, this 02, we're going to mark as off the pair. And then we're going to mark off the 06. And we're going to mark off the 26. There you go. Simple and easy, right? Bam, you're done. Bam, you're done. And you know what's going on with them pairs every time. You know something when you get through doing something like that. You don't know something with this here. What you know? What do you know? What can you put your thumbs on when you get through with all this? When you can just do this and you know a whole lot much. That's what I figured out. Now we got that one done. That's strategy number 2. Because like I said, how you know a pair ain't failed for 38 days, 128 days if you ain't tracking? That's how I want. That's how you win. That's how I got. That's how I get in the winner circle to become a bigger and better winner. And it works fantastically when you start winning like that. What else? What else we got here? Now we're gonna go to strategy number 3. Same thing. I knew that I had to figure out where the numbers fell, so I know how to place my numbers. What number would be on the front, what number would be in the middle, and which number would be in the back, or how I was when I was playing a number. What was the best way to play it, and try to and look at hitting it straight. So strategy number 3, I just came up with, hey, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make me 3 columns because everybody's trying to figure out how long they was doing this even number, odd number stuff, and I mean, like I said, it made my head explode. It was just too much work for me to seem to be so simple. It ain't but 3 numbers, you know. So I said, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do 3 columns because just knowing what numbers code, it works better for me to know what position the number is code in. So I made 0 to 9, 3 columns like this here. And I said, I'll mark it off. So we're going to do the 0 on the front. We know that's the second time it failed. I just want to know they fail, but I just like to do that to see how many times and how they hit. And the 6, we see that's the first time it fell no, I'm sorry, the 2. First time the 2 fell in the middle here. And then the 6 on the end. Now I got my whole eye on a scan. I know something with this. I know what's going on for the month with this, with the numbers. I ain't guessing what's going on with them with this. Okay. It takes a lot of frustration off of you to be truthful with you. It really does. When you see what's going on with the actual numbers. And not guessing what's going on with them. Now, with the object of this, whatever number that don't fall in what position at the end of the month, I'm carrying it over for the next month, the next 2 months, the next 3 months. I know everything going on. Now here. And this I hit straight. Say the 026 right here that we just did. Say that number hadn't came yet, and that's my everyday carry number for whatever reason it might be. And I realize on here that the 6 didn't hit all month on the back end, and I'm carrying this 026. I'm sorry, hadn't hit all month on the 6 hadn't hit all month on the front end, not the back end. The front end. The 6 hadn't hit all month on the front end, and I'm carrying on to the next month. Then I'm definitely gonna play that 6, this 026 as 602 and 620 for sure. If I don't play it but 50 straight each one, that's how I do too. And I play this straight box. See that? That's $2. Like I say, play responsibly. Where you can break it down and know why you're playing it. Okay. Now, bam, you're done. So here, bam, you're done. Here, bam, you're done. Here, bam, you're done. Now, that tells you 80% of what you need to know. Now, the finishing part is the front pair, back pair. Right here, we're going to do these numbers are the same top and bottom. All right? They're the same top and bottom. So you're going to do the the 02 on the top and the 26 on the back. Top. Front pair, back pair. Bam, you're done. So what you're doing here, this is a summary, the yearly summary. This I do every year. All right. So I know at the end of the year, like I knew that AA hadn't failed. I wouldn't have known that if I wasn't tracking to hit it and win. I have options now that I know what's going on with the numbers. And this for last year in 2024, we got the 17 and the 17 and the 50 didn't hit on the front. That's pretty good though. Um, that's pretty good. It's usually more than this in a year's time. There's usually 6 to 7 of these front pairs and back pairs that don't hit. Now we only got 7. That's why I say it might take me into 3 months into this year to start a line for the numbers to line up. It could take me 3 months because that's it could take 6 or 7 months for these pairs to show up. I know that already. So that's why I'm kind of sticking pretty much with my numbers. I'm just playing until the numbers start talking to me. Right here. These is only 4 here. It's thanks to Steve letting me know that 95 hadn't hit yet. And it hadn't because I didn't see it. I guess I looked up because it didn't play, like he said, for 400 some odd days. And I had only went back to January and didn't realize that it hadn't played. So yeah. So that's hey, that's pretty good. And now I definitely would be playing. Well, this 2-2 could take a while. This 2-2 could even go to the end of the year and still not hit because doubles don't hit that often. And I would look, but last year in 2023, all the front pairs and back pairs that hadn't played in 2023 played, I believe, in 2024. I'm pretty sure it played in 2024. I remember marking them off, I believe. These are 2023 numbers, except for this 9-5. But Steve told me these were correct, so. And then, but take your time, double check your work. This is the only thing you can study and double check your work. You don't want to miss nothing by mistake. Okay. And you'll be looking at the odds like that 3. I hit that 377, but it was I would have hit it for more if I had seen something because when I did hit, I realized that one thing that 37 hadn't fell on the front pair. Let me show you something what I'm talking about. Show you something. Not show you no guesses, but show you what I know for sure. You see here, let me show you something. And this still could come, but I got to watch what the numbers tell me. See, at the end of the year, each one of these numbers come out. I knew they was coming out because the number and the opposites hadn't failed, okay? I hit the 377, but I did not play the 3. I did not notice that the 377 hadn't failed, I'm pretty sure, last year, and it's mirror the 373. I mean, its opposite set hadn't played. I would have played because it had 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers at the end of the year hadn't hit, and I knew that 37 hadn't failed on the front. Plus, I had 3 numbers where they opposite hadn't played. And see here, all the opposites played of these numbers that didn't play. See what I'm saying, y'all? This is how you build strategy. That's how you build your skill set. Okay. Yep. But I'm still looking at these. If they ain't switched off a little bit, but I still got to wait for them. Like I say, I really look for what's going on with the front pairs and back pairs. They tell me, but right now, what I'm really looking at, this 001 is 110. Okay, I'm looking at that for Illinois' evening draw. Um, I'm looking at them triple eights. I'm running the triple eights, and I'm still running the eights, the eight wheel in the eights. I'm still doing that until I see something different. That's pretty much all I'm doing. And I'm playing the those pairs that I told you hadn't came in. I mean the front pair and back pair, because that ain't but six numbers, and that's it. I'm not going in. I'm saving. I'm holding my bag for right now. I'm holding my bag, and I just load up my bag until I see something. Then I'll lay it out on it. You know, but that's pretty it. Any questions at all? Let's go into anything that needs to be explained more, or anybody need to know anything. How's everybody's day going? Mine's going pretty good. Grandkids are supposed to be in school from what they tell in class at home, where they teach homeschooling right now, and they teaching them on their computers. But it seems like they even noisier than when they was before the class. So hey, I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover here. Appreciate everybody. But yeah, man, I am totally sold on tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. Totally sold on it. And we're not going to be hitting this stuff every day. That's what everybody's trying to do. We're making it harder than it need to be. Everybody learn to track them numbers. It'll be a different ball game. And Pick-3 at a glance is it. And I got 1,800 videos. And thanks, Steve. That's you're exactly right. Keep the digit five out. Minimum 10 draws. The digit five, okay. 10 draws. Illinois evening draw you talking about, Steve? Well, like I say, play responsibly. You know what I'm saying? Be responsible. Play responsibly. These numbers aren't going anywhere. Okay. All right, pick and play. You're 64. You still got milk on your behind your ears. I got you beat. Really, really appreciate everybody's participation. All right, thank you, Teresa. Thank you for being on the channel. You at work. 5, 10 draws in all three positions. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 13. Let's see. Hello, South Carolina. Glad to have you with us. Were you just not joining the live? Anybody got any questions? Y'all might see me hold on a while because it'd be a lot of people watching. I don't know, they have difficulty getting on or anything. Hi, Aaron. Glad to have you with us. This is Pick 3. You have any questions I just about can answer for you with it? Do you play Pick 3 or you just watching the live or? Alrighty, I'm going to upload the video. I upload all the lives. It takes them a while to upload them. I upload them. Look like it takes them almost a day to upload the video. Okay, you played 237. Okay, and so is that in Illinois? Where you playing from? All right, I think I covered everything, family. And if nobody have any other questions or anything, I'm going to call it a day. You're in Illinois and you're playing 237 midday and evening or midday, or how you playing it? Because I just specialize in evening. I really don't do midday to like the end of the year. I mean, until I go back and track all the midday on necessarily what I want to track. You know what I'm saying? You have different levels of skill sets that you use on both of them. Okay. Okay, thanks, Steve. Thank you for your participation. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for co-signing that them pairs for me. Okay. Uh, uh, yeah, both. Like I say, I do evening. Oh, you sent me an email this morning? Okay, I'll look at it. I'll definitely look at it, Steve. Thank you. Yeah, I know I'm a late bird. I don't get up. Man, 11 o'clock is about as good as I'm gonna get as far as getting up. Earlier than that, I ain't worth two nothing. I ain't worth nothing really. My brain don't function at 12, but then I'm up all night to 3 and 4 in the morning. But usually, if I'm playing a number midday and evening, they know why I'm playing it midday and evening. And usually it's because I know that number ain't failed midday or evening. Period. That's what I look for when I'm tracking. I go and uh, find what numbers ain't failed, front pair, back pair, midday or evening toward the end of the at the end of the year. And that's how if I want to play any midday numbers, that's how I'll track them. Those ones I know haven't played and see how they come in. But most of my focus is on evening numbers. Okay, family, my grandkids are up and at 'em. I am going to get off of here and play with them for a while and have fun with them. So, like I always say, play up till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And if you're tracking, you'll soon Be packing the lucky town. And OPPP, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget, play responsibly to become a bigger and better winner.